Hi friends, today I would share with you 5 free tools which can be used for improving your SEO. SEO, as you all know, search engine optimization, is a very much required technique in the world of digital marketing. And if you are aware that paid versions of most of the tools are not quite on the budget, and we would require free tools most of the time. And so here I'm going to share with you 5 most used and the ones which I have used for quite some time and have loved using them again and again. So let me move on to the first one. Wordstream.com. It's a keyword research tool where I can enter keyword of say travel, and I can say which country I want to check the keyword for. So when I do a find my keywords, so it returns 25 showing keywords, and the number of keywords it has returned is 378. So you can get the entire set by emailing the keywords to your mail ID. So this normally happens only for first few tries. I think it's probably 5 tries, after which you won't be able to email the keywords. But as I have been using this tool, the ones that it is showing on the screen is sufficient to create your SEO campaign. So you just have to check for the highest volume, highest paying and highest competition words and compare them with lowest paying and lowest competition. So generally I go for the medium ones, which is like suitable for the campaign as well as to generate the traffic. So let us move on to the second one, which is again a result checker. So if I want to know where my website is standing on Google ranking, I just need to check for which server of Google I'm going to target. So I would go for the US, which is the global server, and I'm mostly targeting the desktop viewers because I'm checking for the blog. And if I just type which blog URL I'm checking, I have to mention which keywords I'm going to target. With the free version, you can add up to 5 keywords. For more than that, I think you will have to go for the paid version. But I think 5 keywords is more than sufficient to check your Google ranking. So here with the free version, you will have to prove yourself that you are not a robot. So once you do that, it will let you know where the site is standing. As you see here, for most of the keywords, the site is not ranking within 100. So it will let you know which keyword is suitable for your blog and how it is ranking on Google. So this is about your search results. Then you have a very common tool, which is a paid tool, but with the free version, you have 7-day trial of all the tools that you need to check and understand how they perform. But after 7 days, you have the option of checking your backlinks and domain overview and few other options like traffic analytics. Anything related to overview is available even after the trial period. So as you can see here, I have one project which is set up on this SEMrush. So I can see which are my referring domains and which are the backlinks. I can also compare it with one of my competitors, which is available even after the trial version. So this is one of the most powerful tools for SEO currently, but most of the functionalities which are very useful are paid. But even after the trial period and in the free version, you can use overview of your digital marketing campaigns for that particular website. And also you can do a position tracking position tracking is similar to your where you stand on Google. So you can do that as well. As you see, I had set it up earlier, so you can select that, and it would ask you for few other options. This is mainly for your location tracking or the position tracking based on the geo. So I'm not performing this. So this is mainly the SEO ranking, as I showed you. So most of the functionality comes under paid version, but even with free tools you can check your position. The same thing you can do with your SEMrush also. So moving on to the next tool, which is again a keyword research tool. But here, as you can see, you can find your keyword ranking, or the keyword research can be performed on these many domains, not just Google, but for all these domains you can check your keyword ranking. So it works the same way as your first tool which I showed you, but here it is only for your Google, but in this case you can check for YouTube and other social engines, search engines as well. So coming to the most needed tool, and which every SEO person in digital marketing uses this, which is Google Analytics. It's quite simple to configure this, and once you have configured it, you have these options to check how your site is performing. You can check for the audience, you can check for acquisition, you can check which keywords are ranking high. So in acquisition you have the traffic analytics. So you have two kinds of Google Analytics lately. One is the Google Analytics 4, which comes with all newer version of the websites when you configure. Mine is an old site, so I have configured it with the Universal Analytics, but I can anytime move to Google Analytics 4. So with Google Analytics 4, you have reduced number of options here. So they have merged most of the common tracking parameters under one umbrella. So you would have lesser options on your navigation menu, but it shows all the parameters in the same way. So it's more easier to analyze and more easier to navigate. So as you can see here with the audience, you have these options like demographics and interest. So also with the acquisition, I can check the traffic analytics. I can check all the traffic and source and mediums and what reference I've got in the past searches. So it's a very powerful tool, and every blogger integrates Google Analytics, and it is free. So I've shown you 5 tools which have to be used and which can be used for your SEO. Another tool which normally gets integrated with Google Analytics is the Google Search Console. It is the same configuration. You just have to add your URL which you want to analyze, and that is also a very powerful tool. I would make another video related to this, and I would show you how Google Search Console is to be integrated with your website. So thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe.